Hey, fire signs. So I'm doing this reading especially for you singles, and this is for singles who are looking for love, okay? Looking for love for Valentine's Day or beyond. If you're not looking for love, then this is not for you. All right, so let's get started. Let me just do a quick shuffle. Okay. So we're going to start with Aries. This is going to be earth signs only. This is for Aries. Let's see. All right, Aries. Aries singles. Let's see. We have the 7 of Wands reverse, 8 of Wands, King of Cups reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. I feel like somebody's coming toward you. Could be a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but there is going to be somebody interested in you in a more serious way. I feel like this person's just going to let it all out. They have something to say to you. They just want to put it all on the table. I feel like there's no kind of, you know, like filter here. They're just letting the emotions flow. And this is going to put you in your head a lot. Like, you're not going to expect this, and it's going to be a lot. You know, it's going to be like, whoa, whoa, what do you mean you want to marry me? That kind of thing. Like, maybe even like too fast, too much. Or it could even be like they're really serious about you and they're kind of nervous. So it comes off, you know, kind of like not in a smooth way that makes you think like, who's this guy bullshitting? You know, it doesn't have to be a guy or girl, whoever. But I don't think it's, they're not bullshitting you. It's just they're not as smooth as they could be, is what I'm getting. So let me see. Let me see about this King of Cups reverse. Page of Wands reverse. 2 of Wands. The Hierophant, yes. They want commitment with you. It can be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I feel here, this person's just nervous to approach you because, you know, things can go either way. Either you're going to accept them or not. So they are nervous. And this is why the message is not coming across as suave as it can be. You know, let me see. Let me see this 8 of Swords. Six of Swords, the Tower, 3 of Wands. So for some of you, I feel like this can be somebody who lives like long distance. And you're just in your head because you do like this person. You're going to like this person that's going to be approaching you, but it's like you feel like it's not going to work out because the distance between you. Either that, or they live around you right now, but there's like plans to move. Yeah. So it's almost like you don't think it's going to work out, but love is coming. Like, somebody really wants you. All right. So let's see, I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you, Aries, and see what message we have there. Okay, so Aries singles. What is the message of love for Aries singles? Look at your pattern in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to modify your behavior. Interesting. I'm going to pull another one. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. Let me see. Okay, we're going to get one from the Angel Inspiration deck. Embrace change. All right, let's do some clarifiers on this. What is this here? All right, we have the Four of Cups reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Rods. So what I get here is that this opportunity is going to present itself, but they want you to look at the patterns, because I feel like you have this tendency to where when somebody is really serious about you and you sense that about them, like you sense that they're all in, it kind of scares you, makes you take a step back because you're afraid of commitment, I'm getting. So when you see that that person, like everything is fine when it's all fun and games. But when you start seeing some signs that somebody's really serious about you, then you get nervous. Even though it may be what you want, it makes you take a step back. So you got to figure out why that is. Okay, we have rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. Okay. Okay, Page of Rods reverse, Ten of Cups reverse, and the Seven of Cups. I feel like, you know what, love is coming in as far as like somebody being attracted to you. I don't know that you're going to be as attracted to that person. I feel maybe, but there's something that you have to deal with on your own, like within yourself. And so this is like, maybe you need a little bit more time being single, not really get into anything long-term right now until you figure out what this issue is here, why you keep having these patterns to where when people show signs that they really want you, that they're really interested in you, and they are, obviously they have to be a good match, you have to have attraction and all of that, but all that aside, it kind of turns you off. So we need to figure out why before you proceed. Okay, but we do have embrace change. Maybe that was the old you. Maybe now you're ready for a new relationship, but you have to really acknowledge that and approach relationships now if that's what you want. If you decide, if you have this rest and relaxation and you really look within and figure out why it is that you take a step back from people who are serious, and you figure out, you know what, it's just not for me. Monogamy is not for me, or commitment is not for me, whatever it is, that's what it is. But they're asking you to embrace change. So maybe you identified yourself as being one way, but now things are changing. So let's see, embrace change. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Star. So I do feel like somebody at a distance really wants something, a commitment from you. Okay, and it has the potential to be really beautiful and everything that you ever dreamed of, but you have to figure yourself out here. All right, guys. Okay, let's move on to Leo. Okay, Leo singles. Will you find love for Valentines? Leo singles. Will Leo singles find love this Valentine's or beyond? The Sun reverse. Three of Pentacles reverse, the Nine of Cups reverse, Four of Swords reverse, and we have the Queen of Swords. I feel you guys have been very detached, unhappy with the way things have been going. I feel a lot of it has to do with your financial situation, Leos. So it's not making you very approachable, because I feel like you have a lot going on in your own life, like issues, problems of this earth, you know, so like bills, debts, maybe some of you lost a job, something of that nature, that it's just, this is not you, you know, it's not you at your best. The Sun reverse, it's the card of Leo coming up in the reverse, especially next to the Nine of Cups. It's just not being happy. And so when you're not happy, it's kind of difficult to attract, you know, the right type of people, because right now I feel like you're very, like you mean business. You're really thinking about serious things, serious issues. And yeah, you may want love in your life, but I just don't see you being there on an emotional or mental level right now, because there's just too much going on in your own life. So the overall outcome, we do have here the Four of Swords reverse. So yeah, I mean, I feel like you've been sort of on a break from maybe dating, but I do see you coming out of that. Let's see here. Four of Swords reverse for Leos. Okay. We have the Five of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like you're a little bit mentally conflicted. It's like some days you just want to be alone, especially, you know, with this kind of energy around you, of just not kind of being happy. You just want to be alone. You see yourself as being independent, single. Like you want to come out of that, but there's some days that are difficult, you know. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's going to be change. You're coming out of this whole, you know, gloomy kind of stage. Okay. I do feel like allow yourself to warm up again. I feel like right now you may be a little bit too cold, too serious, that kind of thing. So you want to, if you want to attract love into your life or attract people, make yourself approachable is what I'm getting here. I do feel like you've already decided, like yes, I've been alone long enough. Now it's time for a change, but you go back and forth, back and forth. And so if you really want it, first decide if you really want it. And if you do, then allow yourself to be a little bit more happier, you know, to warm up and not give this cold kind of vibe like the Queen of Swords does, you know, because this is the real you. All right, see the difference? So allow the real you to shine through. Okay, let's see what the Oracle message is for you, Leos. What is the message for Leos, single Leos, for this Valentine's Day? Physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. Yeah, I feel like, again, like warming up, allowing people to warm up to you. Be a little bit more friendly or open, a little warmer, you know, just give people hugs. Allow for that, because right now, like, you come off as like being a little bit too rigid. And it's just for Leos, you're such a passionate, hot sign. It's just not you. It's not you. You're not allowing for people to see the real you. All right, what is the message for Leo? Single Leos. Happiness. This is the Sun. I relate this to the Sun card, which is your card. Happiness and love is around you, but you have to be open. I feel like I can't imagine, like, what is going on astrologically, because almost every sign has gotten a similar message. It's like the love is out there. I guess it's logical, but you know, it's just weird how the same messages. For you singles out there, if you're single, always remember you're single because you want to be. Yeah, some of you are going to write, no, there's just nobody out there. There is. It's just you have to first look within and see what kind of vibe you're giving off, because that really determines who approaches you and who doesn't. And it's very difficult, because we can't see ourselves, like we can't walk around with a mirror. You know, trust me, I'm not judging, because I am guilty for having resting bitch face. So watch the resting bitch face. That's all I'm saying. Allow for happiness to come into your life, okay? Just be a little bit warmer. So that's what I'm getting for Leos. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius singles. Sagittarius singles. Will they find love this Valentine's Day? Okay, let's see what we got. Knight of Swords reverse, Ace of Wands reverse, Page of Wands reverse. What the heck? Ten of Swords reverse, and ooh, the Empress. Again, there was a difficulty or like a breakup that left you a little bit, you know, sore. But I feel like now, like the tide is getting ready to change, to turn. Why? Because you have this Empress energy around you. There's this warmth about you now, okay? So before, I don't feel like you were ready. You're ready now. You have, your arms are wide open. It's like, come and get me. So yeah, and I feel like, you know, with this Page of Wands and this Ace of Wands, it might be a little bit of a wait. So it might not happen around February or, you know, per se in Valentine's Day, but I feel like you do have a new relationship coming. Let me see. Let me clarify here. All right. Let me see this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Did I say Wands? I don't know. Knight of Swords reverse. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. The Nine of Wands. Yeah. I feel like you guys had this period. You were going through a lot of stuff, you know, healing from some stuff from your past. So you had this period where you were kind of blocked off a bit. You know, you had your walls up. You really weren't communicative, is what it was. But I feel like now you're tired of that. You want to come out and talk now. Let me see. I feel like some of you really were dealing with people who were causing a lot of stress in your life. From like a past relationship or just people in general. You were going through, yeah, like a dark time, okay? Where you got hurt by others, and so you had to protect yourself from that. But I feel like you're ready here. Let me see. Ten of Swords reverse. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. There's progress here as far as like getting over something that happened to you. You have the Ten of Swords twice here. So you're getting over it. There's definitely progress. You're like leaps and bounds kind of progress. Like the kind of thing where like yesterday you were laying in bed or laying on your couch depressed and you didn't want to talk to anyone because you were hurt, and then next day came and it's like, okay, I'm ready to go. Forget about what happened. And that's awesome. And that's what I love about Sagittarius, can be that way. Yeah, see, you were hiding out. You were in hermit mode. You're out of hermit mode. Like, you're done. If you were processing some type of breakup, you're done with it. You're done. Now you're open. You're open for business. And it's coming. The energy is around. It's coming, but there's a little bit of a wait. I feel there's a little bit of a blockage. So I'm not getting that it's happening in February, unfortunately, but it's coming. Okay, I do feel like you have very passionate, like a sexy person coming toward you. Maybe a Taurus, maybe a Libra, but somebody very sexy. Okay, let's see. What is the message for, let me just give these a quick shuffle. Sagittarius singles. Sagittarius singles. Will they find love? Sagittarius singles. Turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. Yes. No more experiencing the pain. Now just focus on the positive. You know, that gooey feeling that you get when you meet someone that you really, really click with. That kind of thing. It's coming toward you. It's just that you've been processing a lot, so you just got to like flip that switch and be open. Focus on that Empress energy, whether you're a male or female. What is the message for Sagittarius singles? All right. Yes. Be accommodating. I'm telling you, so many signs got something so similar. Be open to receive the warmth, the happiness, the joy, the love. Be open to it because it's coming. Just flip the switch. Turn on your heart light. All right, guys. I love you. I'll see you soon.